Welcome back, Yeehaw crew. It's your captain, Yeehaw Yadam, and for today's Market Watch Monday video, we decided to do something a little bit different with a box opening. Now, this isn't necessarily the type of content that I'm known for, and I just got a little excited. You know, it's OPO2, it's release, and my friends convinced me, let's just get a box and let's just, you know, let's open it up, and, you know, maybe we can just show it up on your channel. So in this video, we're going to be showing you 3 box openings. I tried to speed it up a little bit and do a little bit of, you know, slow down. So we'll try to do this little box opening video my way. So this is one of my buddies. This was his box, and I decided to pick that. That was my celebrity pack. I'm like, this is Manga Ace, and we'll see if we got that Manga Ace. So get yourselves a beverage. Let's chill and let's just watch this little box opening. So I decided to split this up a little bit so you guys can kind of see a little bit of what you get. Want to just spread it up into different colors, make sure the characters are there, and then he already immediately pulls Kuzan. Really good card. It takes us a little bit to figure out how we want to structure this video, but we get there, I swear. So the Kuzan, super duper strong card for black. I don't really go ahead and show it. I'm freaking out. Moby Dick! That card is insane. That card should be a little spooky. Especially set 3. That's kind of like what makes Whitebeard so scary. The fact that they consistently can get the Moby Dick off the searcher in set 3 might prove to be a little bit of a problem. So again, still figuring out how we're going to sort this up. But you guys can see every single card you pick. There's a lot of good vanillas here, and definitely the pre-release, these vanillas go a long way. And I do plan on messing around with some of these vanillas for my law deck. These film cards are super duper cool. So you get to see a little bit of everything that he pulls in terms of rares, SRs, trying to make it like as comprehensive as possible. So we already got 2 Garps, really solid for the black deck. A 2K does an amazing effect, and Hell's Judgment, super duper strong addition from any purple deck that exists. An event that kind of deals with 2 attacks. Count me in. Very good anti-aggro tool. So yeah, someone out there pointing it out real quick that he got that, and then I think he finally got his hit, so he slowed down, and we see our first hit of the day, and it is the Monkey D Garp. That is the 3rd Garp, by the way. I go ahead and let's see if we can take a better peek for you guys. That card is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning to see that card in person. And I get it, Bandai. You want my money. Like, stop just destroying my wallet with these cards. And here we have our first Whitebeard. Oh, God. Just take my money, Bandai. But yeah, Whitebeard, super duper cool card. I know the character doesn't necessarily see play in the Whitebeard deck as much, but he's just so strong. Just like a very powerful top end for red aggressive decks, red mid-range decks. The card is just bananas. So good. And that's the thing, like, back in the day, people, you know, you didn't maybe want to attack red too much, right? To give them so many draws, but now you're kind of forced to, because if they just have the Newgate and they can just Newgate you, you're in quite a pickle. We got Seaquake, great option for the Whitebeard deck. And I'm kind of still struggling to keep up with his tempo of opening packs. Gecko Mori is somehow managing to find his way. Oh, there we go, fixed it. And we got our first little Magellan here. Magellan, super strong card. Really solid in his own deck, in purple in general. Making your opponent Dawn -2 when it's KO'd is super strong. Like, and the fact that he's a 6K base, you can put 1 Dawn, 7. Beautiful magic number, and at the same time, it just consistently fetches interaction. And if you KO it, -2 Dawn. And here we have our Shanks Altar Dawn. Beautiful. Come to put an end to this war. An iconic scene. Yeah, we all know it. We all love Shanks. As much as we meme on him, let's be real. We like the Shanks. Super nice Dawn. I'm gonna stick with the Luffy Dawn for now, but Shanks Dawn, pretty solid substitute. And we're just trucking along. We're about like halfway through this box, and we've gotten 1 Altar, we've got our Dawn, we've gotten a bunch of SRs, which I've not done a great job at putting into a separate pile. And Borzolino, what an amazing, like, this card is just, the fact that it has counter power really sold me. I was like, this card even has counter. Like, it's a 4/5 that can become a 6 on opponent's turn. It's a blocker that can't be KO'd. Like, what? Crazy. Meteor Volcano, super solid, super cool card. Good removal tool for black, one of their many removal tools. And we're just trucking along here. Got Thatch, got Douglas Bullet, and we got the secret. So we've got an All-Star and a secret so far. We got the secret Kuzan. absolutely powerful. Both of the Kuzans, super strong for the black deck. He feels great. I've had people summon him and they're like, man, you know, 10 Dawn is a lot of Dawn investment for a card. I mean, that's a reasonable statement. But he feels worth it, if that makes any sense, right? Just like the 10-drop Kaido feels worth it. And here we have Odin. So I am an Odin enjoyer, and that card is sick. I know it's not the alt art, but that card in general, just seeing it in play, I can finally play with it in the following weeks. I'm very excited. Super strong card. Swing, Kinemon coming in. And we got Buggy. Cool searcher for the Impel Down archetype. And Brook, another great addition for that film rush deck. I don't even know if I would call it rush, but like spam deck. Wide. And here we have Shiki. Really weird card. They're starting to print a lot of these 2Ks that summon from life. And you see it again in set 3 with the East Blue cards. They're pretty darn interesting. They do really just seem to be a very significant part of the meta. And my buddy picks up another alt art. Like, that's just crazy. 2 parallels and a secret. Really can't be mad. And this Kuzan in parallel rare is just absolutely beautiful. And I think he's like, you know what? I'm just going to... I know these packs aren't going to be exciting for the video, so we'll just save them for later. It's probably not going to be anything crazy. And I think he opened them and... yeah, I'm glad we cut the video short. So I wanted to go ahead and showcase this little errata pack. Super duper cool because you get all these cards that from set 1 they're errata. You have the guard point. King coming non-foil is a little weird, but it's really nice for people that weren't able to get the starter decks. The fact that you get one of these packs and it's a 7 out of 33 is a little tough, but definitely is nice to see like cards like King, Jet Pistol, and things like that come back, get reprinted, and people get access to them with their correct wording. So now we go into another friend of mine. She's going to go ahead and open her box real quick, and I think we're doing like celebrity pack this time, just opening at random. We already got the Odin so far, so we got one really solid SR. That Yamato, I don't think we talked about it earlier, but that Yamato is so unbalanced, man. 4 for 6 that can rest up to a 6 cost? I don't know. I thought it rested up to a 5, but when I noticed it rested up to a 6, which may seem like, what's the difference between 5 and 6? Because, you know, 5 could be, and here we have Ivankov for the first time. Stunning. I know that's not the alt art, but really sick card. Really sick card. Really cool card. I'm really excited to see how the Impel Down deck, you know, progresses. Keeping an eye on the blue card. The blue support looking pretty strong. And here we have the Mass Deuce. Deuces. Really great looking parallel. Not on the higher end, but definitely a pretty cool card. The fact that it is a 2k counter, or it is a 2 cost, and it's basically Beppo, the red Beppo from the film promo pack. It's basically the same statted card, but it's just a 2 cost instead of a 3. All I can say, during the pre-release sealed format, he felt really solid. I think the only thing he doesn't have going for him is his typing, which you can't have it all, right? And then we're just going to keep on trucking along. But that alt art, or that parallel, looks crazy. Chef's kiss. But speaking more about the Yamato, yeah, what is the difference between 5 and 6? 6 can rest the blue Luffy, is all I wanted to say. That's, I guess, the finishing statement, because resting a 5 or lower, that's basically all the blockers in the game, except like the Eustace Captain Kidd, the Monkey D. Luffy, and things like that. But resting 6 and below, relevant 6s would be the blue Luffy. Just get rested, and makes it a little bit easier to handle. And we're just going to keep moving along. And we've gotten like 3 SRs, 1 of the parallels. And I mean, every box is really cool because it brings all these character leaders. And we even have the Minotaur, or the Minicoala, I think that one is. Minicoala, super strong card. Blocker on deletion, works really well with the Magellan deck. I like that it made it Impel Down specific, because that makes it like a reason. And speaking of Magellan, we've got our first Magellan character alt art. I mean, the art for all of these parallels is insane. That's why they fetch such a high price. Not only do the competitive players want them, like, you don't need them for competitive play, but they're just nice to look at, you know? Really solid for collection's sake too. And we already immediately see the Uda. Yeah, super solid card. Uda's been like a fan favorite lately after the movie, you know? And there we go. Got the Jet Pistol that we were talking about. Really nice to see that get errated. This is my box. So we'll see if I get a little bit lucky. You know, sometimes you gotta get a little bit lucky. This is our parallel box. We got the Boa as well as Mr. Dew. So not bad. Can't complain. That Dew is gonna go straight into a Whitebeard deck. And there is my box topper, Boa Hancock. Super solid. I have my buddy Jonathan from Los Fiends helping me with the camera control here, and it's a lot, right? You start moving really quickly, you know, so I'll go ahead and I basically pass them the bulk, and then I try to like at least mitigate the last 3 or 4 cards so that I can show you guys the nice stuff. So I got a Kobe here, Jozu, a Sanji, so another character, got a Newgate and a Sanji, which takes a village, guys, so I have a lot of people moving cards around, so it's helping Jonathan out. And people are asking for celebrity packs, and we get our Shiki here. Shiki's a super cool dude, and another Dawn. Let's go. I do think Shiki is an interesting card, and I want to see how that develops into Kaido decks, right? Because it could be a 2K, or it can choose to be, you know, aggressive for the board. And there's my first SR, Kuzan, Black Starter Pack. We got 2 Kobe's, 2 Colbys, and a Kuzan. Feels good, man. And Magellan. Love seeing Magellan. Really solid card, and we'll keep our SRs and our box toppers to the top. I think that's what they were trying to do here. But yeah, you can definitely look at all these rares and commons that you get. You basically get almost a playset of all like the commons that you may need. You know, obviously if you get a little unlucky, you know, that may not be the case, but I feel like I got enough Makinos and enough, speaking of, enough Makinos as well as the other dude, the other 3K 1-drop booster for Zoro. So not my favorite type of gameplay, but certainly super dope. And this card, Sakazuki, man, what a beast. Looks great and very powerful option for black. Once you can have consistent reducers like the Kuzan 4-drop, the 10-drop, or if your leader has any reduction effects, that Sakazuki does work. And that pronunciation was brought to you by Midnight. So we're still trucking along. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of luck with the beginning of the boxes. I don't know why. It's always at the end. All my luck comes in towards the end. So we're basically halfway through the box, and all we've gotten are 2 SRs. Hey, if the box is a dud, I have it on video. But it's all good. So we're moving along. Another Yamato, another Makino. So as I was talking about, you get like all the 4s of the commons and uncommons that you may or may not need. The Moby Dicks, the Whitebeards, and things like that. So, you know, it is nice to get a box because then you don't feel bad about having commons and uncommons. You're just going to be a little bit more scarce. You probably need like 2 to 3 boxes just so you have enough like rares that you might want and things like that. And there's our first Monkey D. Luffy. Speaking of him, another great card for the Impel Down archetype. And I don't think my box comes with an Odin edge. But speaking of, that Luffy's looking pretty darn clean. I think between my pre-release and this, I got like 2 or 3 of that Luffy. Super solid card. Really excited to play test with him. And yeah, just keep on getting rares, man. Keep on getting rares. So we'll just keep opening, you know. We won't lose hope. We'll get some good pulls soon. I think this pack I finally got something. So I got the Buggy. Oh my goodness. Like one of the most beautiful cards in the set. Honestly, super underrated. I think in terms of alt arts, I didn't do a market watch this week, but I definitely am looking at the prices as they're steadily decreasing. Really excited about that ace, by the way. That Buggy is criminally undervalued. I think he's like $70, where all the other alt arts are like close to 100. And somehow that one, the Searcher for Impel Down, beautiful card, fan favorite, Buggy's the meme master, is $70. I think not. And there we go. Have a little Nami action. Super solid. Again, more of my film support I'm excited for. One of the other rares from the set are SR super rares. We got 4 packs left. We got to have some magic. And then, oh my goodness, I think out of all of our buddies, we got the Altar leader, and it's Kinemon on top of that. You already know, man. We're already ready to play green, and you know, we're excited for another green format. I think Kinemon's a really strong leader with tools like Yamato and Odin being able to play aggressively, defensively. Green's kind of got it all, and the fact that most of my base comes from set 1, I'm really excited to get Kinemon, so that way I can have a nice competitive deck coming into OP2. So solid. And then we got our last pack magic. Will we hit it? And I struggle to open this pack so hard because I'm just nervous. And we full open it. Did we get the manga ace? Last pack, and Borzolino. I mean, we can't really be mad at Borzolino, but none of us got the manga ace. I think over the course of the entire weekend, I saw 4 of them be pulled, so it is how it is, man. And I'm just excited for this OPO2 content. So since we're not doing Market Watch this week, guys, I'm switching up a little bit. We're going to be doing this box opening today. Tomorrow, I'm going to be showing you a little pre-release vlog, how it went for our our regular pre-release for OPO2. Get to make it more vloggy, not as much gameplay. And then for the rest of the week, I'm going to be showcasing you guys some gameplay on the OP Sim. I'm going to be doing the first couple videos on the OP Sim, so let's see how that works out. And just testing out decks for OPO2, getting us ready for the official release this Friday. As always, guys, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like down below. If you have any comment, questions, concerns, any way that I can improve on these box openings, as I know a lot of people enjoy this type of content, let me know in the description below. And as always, guys, if you're enjoying the content and want to become part of the Pirate Crew, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Smash that subscribe button. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.